up, internet? It is your hostess with the most, ChasmRift, and today we are in our final episode of the Sword Shinylocke. Yeah, we made it. To be honest, we're on episode 23. Nice and Michael Jordan. I honestly thought we'd be going into the 30s. When people asked me how long this series is gonna last, I thought, yeah, going to the 30s. I was thinking like, hey, we might ideally get to the end of the month, but we might go into July. That's what go into June. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, here we are. The tents still air on the pitch, and the exact opposite from the audience cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose after all. It can fill you with fear knowing that, but I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer and seeing my team give everything they got just season of the victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're going to have a real champion time. I'm Gallery League Regions champion Leon. Me and Charizard and the rest of our team will use all of our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. Yeah, that's cap. If you're not going to do it right now, wait, hold on. Hey, look at the monitor. What's that on the big screen? Hello there, Leon, ChasmRift. Just letting you know. I think it's time I brought about the darkest day for the sake of Gal's future, of course. You could have just done this the next day, bro. I'm in a bit of a pickle. Energy released out of the darkest day is too much for us to contain. I gotta stop recording when I wake up. I'm sorry you just come to this and all that. I love how we dipped. Lee, ChasmRift. That video screen. That was from Shinylocke Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? I don't know. Everything he was saying yesterday, he really pulled this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future. Yeah, I gotta go see what's going on. I'm the champion. I have to go. I should have realized what the chairman intended to do before it came to this. I'll take responsibility now for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. Okay? Well, Lee, you're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? Don't matter right now, there's a crisis going on. I want to help my brother, ChasmRift. I have to go. But I can't even manage to beat you, so what sort of help could I ever be? You can help. I was going to say just try, because that seems like something I would say, but nah, it sounds like I'm being condescending. Easy for you to say. Hold the phone. Cherubale's talking about the darkest day. Right? That thing where the sky went all dark once ages and ages ago, right? What does he mean? He's bringing that about. Where did he even hear that name? Statue of the Hero. Statue of the Hero Motorstoke. Sonya said back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong since there was actually two heroes and all that. Still, those two managed to bring into the darkest day with the sword and shield Pokemon. Sonya thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, ChasmRift, or should we start looking? It says sleeping. Maybe the slumbering whelp. Alright, I forgot about that. So we got two questions of the day. Alright, the first question of the day. What is your guys' favorite location in the Gallery region? Alright. Let me know that. And secondly, who's your favorite Pokemon in Nuzlocke? For me personally, again, just like last episode, I don't really have an opinion. Because I love all my shinies. It's even the ones that I didn't expect to get. The thing about shiny Pokemon is that, there's time investment that goes into it for the most part. A lot of times it may take hours, it may even take days, sometimes weeks, or in my case for Terrakion, months to, get your hands on the shiny. But, for some people they just think like, oh, they're just pixels, or, oh, they're just cold. And I think shinies just represent a lot. As you saw for this lock, we were able to show pictures and videos of when I got a lot of my shinies, and I think that's cool, especially when I can have like dates show up, like when I got them, or maybe like a little tidbit of information, like which Pokemon I used to battle them back in the day. Oh, thanks. That's really Really thankful. Very useful. So again, I can't really give a answer. But imagine that you do what you can. You become a fine Pokemon trainer after all. Yup. Ready for this ChasmRift? Let's do this! I love Slumber and Wild. Easily one of my favorite locations in all of Galar. I even argue it's one of my favorite locations in all of Pokemon. Oh yeah, speaking of things, I forgot to mention, we did make changes to Horny King. I felt kind of bad that he kind of been on the sidelines. So I gave it Venoshock. I've talked about how we never use Toxic Spikes despite it being on the team. So I'm thinking, alright, let's take it another step. This fog makes it like it's almost not shiny. We're gonna if we could get a Toxic Spikes up during the battle, and then we have Horny King on the lead, he could Venoshock the teams for double damage, and boom. I just want everybody to be involved when it comes to this final battle, because, well, besides the fact that I don't want to say we're one slot short, because that represents our fallen homies. It's just that, hey, it's the final battle. We gotta go win swinging, you know. Oh, man, I just love Summer and Wild. Shout out to Glitch City. You ever heard like the Summer and Wild? If you've been to my streams, you probably heard it. Just probably didn't notice it. But Summer and Wild, such a great track. You know what? Be right back. Let me get something to drink. Alright, I'm back, and I kind of realized I don't think we actually did get the encounter here at Summer and Wild. So that Squirtle that we ran away from, I think that was a missed opportunity for an encounter. Regardless, whether it is or wasn't, doesn't really matter. Keep it a buck. And I knew this Galarian Weezing was gonna blow up. Cool. I mean, it's been like a whole month since I last came into this area. So like, you can't blame me for not remembering if we had the encounter here or not. It's not like going to one of the big name locations. Meant the herb. That's actually... Ooh, more items. Smoke ball. That would have been useful during some points of our lock. Hey, we found Hop. What's with this fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here. Yeah. Maybe we're getting closer. Hey, Zacian and Zamazenta. They really were here. Alright, yeah, Sword and Shield Pokemon. I knew it. Alright, let's do this. Hey, where are you going? We need your help over here. You two, what in the world are you doing? What? Come off it, Sonya. You must have seen that, right? I love how you told her, like, bro, stop tripping. Those Sword and Shield Pokemon, they were right in front of us, but then they disappeared into the forest. Hop, you sure you haven't lost the plot? Man, did you lose the plot? There was no one here but the two of you. Whoa, and those just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from other regions, and I found something that mentions of the sword Pokemon Zacian and the shield Pokemon Zamazenta. The writer said that these new Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the Summering Well, sometime long, long ago. Oh, does that mean another region where these Pokemon are involved? Did they really? Sonya, thanks for digging into it. Even if it's just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find the Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and shield Pokemon that those two used to carry are still here, too. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna run too. We could have rode a bike, but we're gonna run. This is so beautiful. You take a look at that, ChasmRift. Now that's something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend. Yeah, I agree. 100%. That's why I love the Sunburn world. See, ChasmRift? The sword and shield. The legends really were true. You obtained the rusted sword. It is said that the hero used the sword to halt that terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's really rusty and worn. That sells it. I'm taking the shield. Oh wow, would you look at that state of this thing? Seems like it might frail to pieces if you so much as look at it funny. I don't know if these rusty old things really did stop the darkest day, but well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us some good luck. You're right. I mean, it's a miracle that all the happenings over thousands of years, they only rusted. Like, there are cars out here that are like a decade old that are rusted to hell. Alright. Let's get out. There you go. Shout out to my new emote on Twitch. The Chasm Lego. It's crafty. We had to open up a can. About to open up a can of whoop ass on the threat. Real shame the way things turn out. We may make it all the way to the championship match, and then something like this has to happen. Kevin Rose thinking that the energy poured from the darkest day would somehow be the key to solving Gallows' future. I seem a bit mad if you ask me. I can't follow it at all. It's supposed to work. There. I mean, it's a lot of illogical. It's very illogical for the most part. Like, it's like the best example I can think of, it'd be like with the Godzilla films. Like that one recent Godzilla, the King of All Beasts or whatever, where that crazy white woman was like, look, we need to unleash Godzilla because Godzilla's radioactive energy will somehow, you know, create better natural resources for the world. Like flowers and trees will grow faster or whatever. Like, what? This thing is a walking nuke. You must help me. I mean, please help me. My Pokemon suddenly Dynamax for some reason started running amok in the stadium. Raihan was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon stadium, but if the other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant will collapse. Mr. Rose is down there right now. I know this is on me, but I must beg your assistance. I want you to head into the underground power plant to stop Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose has awakened a Pokemon known as Eternatus. Apparently, the energy emitted from its body is causing Dynamaxing. At this rate, all the Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. If that were to happen, please, you must save Mr. Rose. You could take the lift over there to reach him. I'll enlist the help of the champion's younger brother too, but who knows what's going on. The younger brother. Bro, you know our names. You should just call him Hop. Put some respect on my man's name, okay? He a better trainer than all you motherfuckers in this building. Yeah, you heard me say that. He better than everybody up in here, even his brother. His brother never had to struggle like he did. What is it? We need to help lead. You're right. Alright, let's post up. Ball out. And do this. Oh wait, I forgot about this battle. Stopping the darkest day. We should have taken. We gotta take our Horny King out of the lineup because we did lose the double kick. All right, Chairman Rose. I love that look in his face. Like, I love that. Those a smug, confident look right there. Like, you're like, yeah. You're like, I don't want to do this, but you know, I got bills to pay. Nice and easy. Predicted. I knew he was going for a ground type attack. Alright, let's drop that hottest mixtape on him. Escavalier fainted. They're pretty tough. Yes, entirely too tough. You think that's unfair? Unfair? You unleashed Armageddon on the region. You talking about fairness? Man, I don't know if another one of these will knock it out. It's just that we ain't got nobody to like really hit Ferrothorn because of this unique typing right there. Alright, even at -2. Overheat still knocks out. Berserker. Alright. We're going Berserker for Berserker. Hendrix. You know, to keep it a buck, out of all of our members that we initially got in that first batch, I kind of didn't know if Sir Hendrix would actually make it this far. If y'all remember in the early phases, there were times we were struggling to try to get those 3 crits. In fact, I even blamed that on the fact that we lost Mitch. Just my carelessness and being too greedy got in the way of things. But yeah, after a while, it just seems like, man, you know, if we keep battling the same people like this, we're going to either not get the crits, or, you know, we're going to get too careless and have Sir Hendrix get knocked out before it evolves into a Sir Hendrix. So it's crazy to think that, you know, despite all that, and despite all the craziness that's going on, Sir Hendrix kept on pushing, and even at times carried the team. Level 69. Dream Eater. We ain't even got no hypnosis or whatever. Alright. Caparaja. We'll just stay in. Oh, my last Pokemon. This isn't looking too good. You're right. Caparaja. Alright, we'll match you. We're at -2, but it's okay. You know what? I think mentioning about like who's your favorite Pokemon throughout this be for various reasons. You know, I do think some of our newer Pokemon that have been added to the team, you know, kind of, I want to say last minute, but you know, kind of last minute, they have a case to be made too. You know, like they don't replace the originals for me personally, because you know the originals were rolling out with that main cast for like 75% of this lock, maybe 80. So it's still hard for me to adjust to the fact, like, hey, you know, the main ideas that we had, the things that we were planning out for the past, you know, couple weeks, that were kind of derailed. Okay, psychic terrain, and there's a drought outside. Okay, so that means we can't use overheat in the upcoming battle. I mean, we could, but are we really about to use like, ether? I guess we could. Gold Rolex, level 62. Defeated Macrocosmo Rose. He's like, I forgot how great Pokemon battles are. It's been so long since I battled. That sure was satisfying. Yeah. Nice and 5-0'd. That was impressive, ChasmRift. I wouldn't expect any less from a challenger who endorsed by the strongest champion ever to grace our beloved Galar region. I really do wish I could have seen the championship match between you two. And I'm terribly sorry to have ruined the whole gym challenge and everything. It's too bad, but it can't be helped. In order to solve the energy issue as soon as possible, like we can turn this, but we couldn't control it. The champion came to aid me, even at the cost of abandoning the match. Indeed, just like a knight on shining armor come to rescue a princess from a dragon. Dude, you shot a beam of energy in the middle of the stadium. People were running. We had to run to, not get hit by it. Of course he's gonna try to stop this. You can't even have the gym battle. You can't even have the final match if every place you could Dynamax, was hit by that beam of energy. You get it? Neither me nor my Pokemon are anywhere near giving up. We've learned how to be strong thanks to the gym challenge you organized. Oh God, Hop. I love that he went from, I don't want to say overconfident, but very careless and, carefree? Give me a moment, yeah. Give me a moment. I love how Hop went from like carefree, like, oh yeah, everything's gonna be free. I'm the younger brother of the champion. That means I'm destined for greatness. I love how he went from that to having like a reality check to having to pick himself up. Like what he said right there, man. That he said nothing but facts. Nah, we don't need overheat. Now let's do this. Alright. Hopefully we can do this without any deaths. Look how big that thing in comparison to Charizard. I know Charizard is only like 5'5" or something, but yeah. You came here to help me despite of the danger. Thanks, Hoppy. You guys are real. You should really go to this. No need for kids to worry. It seems like some power of eternity is keeping my team from Dynamaxing, but we've had champion time all the same. Charizard and the rest of my team members are really worn turning this down. I'm like simply catching a Pokemon. We should be able to get this madness under control. Yeah, yeah, no. I love that the Pokeball just snapped in half. And now we made the giant bird thing angry. I should have, if I was smart, I should have remembered that, like, hey, I should just send this to Hendrix and set up. Like, watch this. Hey, yo, chill. Okay, Dynamax Canada, if I remember correctly, is a dragon type move, right? Okay, thank God. Bless up.